All right, man. The beef is over. Drake and Kendrick, they went at it for like a good week and a half straight. They gave us a lot of great songs. I don't think nobody put out a bad song during this beef. And some songs are better than others. So I'm about to rank what I think are the worst to best songs out of this beef. And I'm ranking this off of a lot of things. I'm ranking this off of bars, how disrespectful the bars are, how good the beats are, like the timing on when the song was put out. A lot of factors are coming into, how I'm ranking these. So we're going to start from the worst one to the best. And also, all the songs I'm doing are post like that. I'm not counting like that, and I'm not counting first person shooter if you think I'm going to count that for some reason. This is everything that's after like that. I'm not counting like that because that was a feature that wasn't Kendrick's like full song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is everything post like that. Let's go. All right, we're starting at number 8, and the song that I'm putting at the bottom at number 8, the worst song in this beef, is Taylor Made Freestyle. The reason I'm putting this at number 8 is because I'm not really rocking with the whole AI thing. I wasn't rocking with, trolling Kendrick with Tupac's voice and shit like that. Like, that shit was lame. That shit was corny. Let Tupac rest, bro. You don't got to bring him into this shit, bro. Tupac ain't got nothing to do with this shit. So, yeah, that's really the only reason why I'm putting it at the bottom. I'm really not rocking with that. That shit was corny to me. It was corny to me. All right, so number 7, the Drake fans going to be mad about this one, but I'm putting The Heart Part 6 at number 7. The reason for that is that just came off as like a whole damage control song. You get what I'm saying? Like, he really was just, denying all the allegations, which, I mean, of course he was going to do that. And, like, I guess that's why I'm putting it at number 7 is because he kind of took the generic, predictable route with that song of just, well, let me just, deny all the allegations against me. Where he could have, like, slid in some, like, denials in there and then, like, still came at Kendrick. But I felt like he wasn't really coming at Kendrick. He was more so trying to save his ass. You get what I'm saying? So, and I feel like this is the song that kind of lost him the beef, because like I said, he wasn't really coming at Kendrick no more like that. He was more so trying to protect his name. And to me, that was almost like in the middle of defeat. So that's number 7. All right, so number 6, I'm putting 616 in LA. Now, this is actually a really good song, but the reason I'm putting it at number 6 is, for one, about the first half of the song, Kendrick wasn't really coming at Drake. He was more so rapping, unless there's some shit that I missed. And for 2, I feel like it didn't really have too much impact on the beef, It did kind of push Drake to, be quicker with his response, because it was like Kendrick went back to back. But other than that, like, none of the lyrics or anything like that really carried much weight in the beef, besides him saying that he had niggas in OVO working for him type shit. But other than that, the beef, that song didn't really, like, carry too much weight onto the beef. It didn't really, impact the beef too much. So that's number 6. All right, so number 5, I'm putting Push-Ups, all right? The reason I'm putting Push-Ups at number 5 is because it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Like I said, it was kind of in the middle, It was really, I was rocking with it when it first came out, you feel me? But I feel like once Kendrick started dropping, it made the bars and push-ups seem real elementary, you feel me? That's when people started realizing, like, all right, Kendrick saying all this, that, and the third. All Drake really said was, you're short. So, like, Kendrick kind of made this song seem, like, elementary. Like, the bars wasn't really hitting the same once we saw Kendrick with, like, what Kendrick was really able to do for real. So, like I said, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. It was a mediocre diss song, so we putting it in the middle. All right, so number 4, I'm putting Meet the Grams. All right, Meet the Grams is number 4. This would have been higher. This had potential to be number 1. But when people started realizing that the whole, Drake having a daughter thing wasn't true, and it was just, like, completely fabricated, it lost a lot of steam. You get what I'm saying? The first 12 hours Meet the Grams was out, shit was fire. Like, it was like, oh my God, he killed Drake. But once, like I said, once the truth came to the light a little bit, we still don't really know the full truth. But once we started, like, you feel me, realizing, like, all right, this don't really seem like it's true, Drake denying it immediately. He's saying, oh, I quit rapping if it's true, you feel me? And the fact that Kendrick really was, like, doubling down on it, and, like, the way that he made the song, he made a whole section of the song dedicated to him talking to Drake's daughter, and the whole thing wasn't true, it kind of lost points. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meet the Grams lost points over time, but it was still a great song. It was a great diss song. He was still very disrespectful to Drake, and the timing behind it, with him dropping it right after Family Matters, which gave it even more points at the beginning of it when it first dropped, you feel me? So I got to put it at number 4. It was great when it first dropped. Over time, it lost points. All right, so number 3 on the list is Euphoria, all right? Euphoria was a great song. It's a great diss song. I feel like it's going to go down as one of the greatest diss songs of all time. The beats are great. The changes of flows are great. You know, the bars are great. You know, everything about that song was damn near great. You know, the beginning of it was a little iffy. You know, some people wasn't really rocking with the whole poetry thing he was doing in the beginning. But overall, as a song, I think it's about 6 minutes long. A great diss song. You know, I don't really got too many bad things about it. That's why I said number 3. You feel me? Euphoria, number 3. All right, so number 2 on the list, I'm putting Family Matters at number 2. I feel like this is the most slept on song in this beef, mainly because Meet the Grams kind of stepped on it. You know, Meet the Grams dropped like 30 minutes after Drake dropped this shit. But we not ready to act like this isn't a great song. This shit is a banger. Like, Drake really went in on this song, bro. This shit is like 7.5 minutes long, and every second of this song fucking goes crazy, bro. Like, he kind of lost points a little bit because he was spending time talking about other people like A$AP Rocky, Future, The Weeknd, and shit like that. I kind of wanted Drake to really only focus on Kendrick. But other than that, this shit go crazy. Like, I've been bumping this shit nonstop since, you know, the shit came out, bro. Like, about 3 different flows, 3 different beats on it, you feel me? And the bars he was saying was crazy, you feel me? He was doing his singing thing at the end. Like, Drake really went in on this track, bro. So I'm putting Family Matters at number 2. So number 1 on the list, the best song we got out of this whole entire beef is Not Like Us. I don't know if y'all surprised that I put this at number 1, but I feel like y'all shouldn't be. I feel like everybody realizes this is the best song to come out of this whole beef for multiple reasons, all right? For 1, the bars go crazy. For 2, the song itself, the beat, everything goes crazy about the song. The song itself goes crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But one of the main reasons why I'm putting this at number 1 is because Kendrick really proved a lot of people wrong when he dropped this. A lot of people were saying, like, oh, well, Kendrick can't make a song that, like, get played in the clubs. And, like, oh, yeah, Drake the type to make a song that can be played, you know, outside of the beef. That, like, you know, after the beef gone, you know, Drake the type of nigga that's going to drop a diss song that's going to be played, like, years later down the line. And they was trying to make it seem like Kendrick couldn't do that. But he proved y'all wrong with this shit, because he got all the West Coast niggas bumping this shit, crip walking to this shit, all that shit. Y'all gonna be hearing this in the clubs for the whole summer, bro. And not only that, but he was still being very direct. He was coming at Drake head top, being very disrespectful to Drake. The beat goes crazy. DJ Mustard did his fucking thing with this beat. Like, this is just a great song. Like, I've been bumping this shit nonstop, just like Family Matters. This and Family Matters been on my playlist nonstop since them shits dropped, bro. So I'm putting Not Like Us at number 1. Y'all shouldn't be surprised, like I said. But who y'all think won the beef? Y'all let me know in the comments. If y'all want to, go ahead and rank what y'all think are the best and worst songs out of this whole beef. Y'all let me know.